Hi there, welcome to another in our series of fishing tips for Reading District members. This one's on fishing punch crumb in flowing water. We're catching some lovely quality roach today. The most important thing is down here, this feed. This is a combination of liquidised bread and white crumb, and to feed it for the fish in this really strong flow, it needs to make firm little balls like this that will go in and break up. Right, so we take our firmly compacted golf ball sized piece of punch crumb. We're fishing across the flow over there. So I'll pop this in, hopefully. You see how that goes down, an absolute treat. Doesn't float on the surface like liquidised bread. Get down to where those roach are sitting. Right, so before we show you the fishing, which is pretty basic, pretty straightforward, let's go to the kitchen and I'll show you what we did yesterday in terms of how we mix up this very important and finely tuned bread feed. It really is worth getting this right.
To make the finer bread feed necessary for roach, simply chop the crusts off the cheapest medium white loaf you can find and then give it a good old blitz in the food processor. Then riddle off all the lumps, as we want to attract the roach, not fill them up. If you're feeling particularly mean, you can put the lumps through again, but if it doesn't go through the riddle, it doesn't get used. And the final product should be a light, fluffy, liquidised bread, just like this. Now here's the stuff you need to bulk it out. Good old white crumb. But it does need mixing with water, because this stuff goes like concrete if you're not careful. Now you can use an atomizer spray in your fingers, but I find an electric drill and just a jug of water really handy for making up a large batch. But try and smash up as many of those lumps as you can. And then once again, put it through the riddle. You can force those lumps through as well. There you go, equal proportions of white crumb and liquidised bread. So mix them up and you're ready to go fishing. You can always put some in the freezer if you're not going that day. And here's how it works in practice. As you can see, she sinks and then breaks up. Perfect roach feed.
Okay, so come and have a look at the rig here. If you come a bit closer, you can see it's very simple. It's a 3 gram Olivet, number 4 and a number 6 dropper to a number 14 hook for double punch. And I like today, with the roach being a good size, there's no need for a lot of finesse. 2 sort of 10mm size punches, compressed together. If I wasn't blind, it would help. And that, my friends, that is roach candy. Okay, so out we go over the flow on the far side there. See if Mr. Roach is at home. Oh, missed that one. Let's try again. Finally got one. Not a huge fish, but a bonny little bread punch roach. Right, this is what it's all about. Catching beautiful roach like this on bread punch in strong flowing water. Get your feed right, get your presentation right, and you can have a red letter day. I hope that's been helpful. Tight lines. My God, there's some fish there, mate. Look at that. Oh, look at those beauties. Lovely.